podcast is brought to you by Onnit. If you're not on it, get on it at onnit.com/TFS podcast and save 10%. Today, they're pushing, what is it, the keto hot sauce.
Yeah, we just got a bottle. It's in the kitchen, cracked.
We put it on some hot wings last night.
Yeah,
it's pretty good.
What is, I don't know. I haven't read it. What is it? Sugar free?
It's keto friendly, sugar free. Additional benefit facts are: contains the highest quality, carefully sourced earth-grown herbs and ingredients, capable of providing your brain and body with prolonged energy, helps promote healthy body weight and cardiovascular markers, helps aid in cellular maintenance and cardiovascular health, and rigorously and independently tested on animals. Just kidding. For safety and efficiency.
Wasn't bad. I enjoyed it.
It's not bad. You guys can put it on pizza, fucking
whatever you guys do.
Yam fries, whatever you want to put it on your girlfriend's vagina, go right ahead. It's going to burn, but you'll be fine.
I think it'd do. Buckle down promotions.
Buckle down apparel.
Right.
They make some of the nicest athletic gear in the game right now. I still haven't unpackaged this motherfucker because I don't want it. It looks great in the package. But this is a full tracksuit that they sent me. I'm always very pissed off about it. So thank you to the guys at Buckle Down Apparel. They make fantastic gear. If you guys go to their website, it's buckledownapparel.com, and use the promo code BCB10, you will save 10% off your purchase. And some of the proceeds are going to go to Brian Caldwell to achieve his 2020 Olympic dreams.
You're wearing those at the gym the other day. It looks sharp, but what kind of stood out with the new shoes you had?
Oh, from USG Canada.
Oh, yeah?
These motherfuckers right here. Guys, USG Canada makes the best training gear on the planet as it comes to boxing. They're getting into MMA gloves now, actually. But these are a boot that Howie Lee produced for me. Custom boots, man. They're nice. Look at them. You got that Puma tread on the bottom.
Nice.
Fucking, they're good looking. He made a pair for Ryan Ford, too. They're red and black. Guys, they got the suede on the toe, so I'm not going to be kicking anybody. but yeah, USG Canada, go send Howie a message, USG Canada. It's Howie at USGCanada.com, and put in your order. Guys, if you're a professional athlete, the 50% off thing is still going on. So you can sign up for their 50% off program and be taken into consideration for their sponsorship program next year. Announcement.
Drum roll.
Adam the Boogeyman Braidwood is now on with USG Canada.
It's a big deal.
It's a big deal. We like the Boogeyman on here. He's one of my closest friends on the planet. And I'm very happy that he's a part of the team.
Awesome. Good work.
Yeah. So we got the three-headed monster now. We've got Ryan the Real Deal Ford.
Oh, no.
Dylan Big Country Carmen. And Adam the Boogeyman Braidwood. It's a nasty trio of dudes that are sponsored by USG Canada.
Only more to come.
So. They obviously sponsor me too. Whether I'll be fucking fighting ever, who fucking knows. But he does make some really cool stuff. He made me a bulletproof vest, stuff like that. I don't know if I'm going to be getting shot at anytime soon, but
at the rate we're going, likely.
Probably.
We just finished shooting up some ads yesterday or Monday. We're in the studio doing some. Video ads for our local sponsor.
It's a bad guy. I'm down here with Supplement King Swift Current. What I'm going to offer you guys today is the bad guy pack. That is diesel protein, cyto greens, a BCAA of your choice. I choose Cellucor, and fish oils. You guys buy the bad guy pack and we'll give you 20% off.
Sir?
Supplements King Canada. They put together a very cool offer, and it's called the Bad Guy Pack. What it is diesel protein, grass-fed New Zealand whey, sweetened with stevia, so no sugar added. Cyto Greens. If you guys are a bunch of fat fucks and you don't eat your vegetables, Cyto Greens is a fantastic supplement to get your daily dose of vegetables. You mix it up in your drink and away you go. BCAAs, I personally use the Cellucor BCAAs. I like those the best. They have a high level of citrulline in them, which is fantastic. And fish oils. Fish oils are very essential for what goes on in your body. Now, the fish oils that I take is just an omega-3 because everybody gets enough 6 and 9 in their diet, and the 3 offsets it. You need that. Supplements King Canada. If you guys go make an order online, select Swift Current as your home store, and we'll get a little bit of a kickback. But if you go into the store and you order the Bad Guy Pack, those 4 products, you're going to save 20% off your purchase. Again, it's diesel protein, cyto greens, a BCAA of your choosing, and the fish oils.
It just takes a lot of the guesswork. It's a little overwhelming when you walk in there. Yeah. And this is from your own experience. These are what you need. Best bang for your buck, best quality, all in one pack. No need to fuck around. No need to ask anybody. Just go in, get it. Is it 20 or 10% off?
20.
20% off. And Supplement King Swift Current, that's our local sponsor. And then we move into our Sovereign Extracts.
Sovereign Extracts has come out with a new product. It is a CBD tincture. Everybody can see that.
That's
so this one here,
that's a big word for a fella,
is the 1,000 milligram CBD tincture. Not a lot of people like to use the vape.
Okay.
And it resembles smoking.
Sure.
I get it. Listen, it's fine. It's fine for you. It doesn't hurt your lungs. I vape the shit all day long, but it doesn't hurt your lungs. But if you're not into the vape stuff, get the CBD tincture. It's fantastic. Also, they sent me this little jar of fuck off weed. That's what I'm calling it. This is called fuck off weed.
Well, stay away, kids.
Yeah, don't touch this. This was manufactured for those idiots out there that say that they can't get high no more.
Oh yeah, good. All right.
So I'll pop the top and I'll show everybody what it is. What it is a resin.
Man, I can smell that from here. And I'm 10 feet. I'm 10 feet away.
It stinks. It smells like a skunk farted in my room. But hey, if you're a moron and you say that you can't get high no more, go get this because you'll be higher than giraffe pussy. What else? Who else we got?
We used Clinch Fight Shop.
Clinch Fight Shop. The best fight shop in Alberta is the Clinch Fight Shop, run by my buddy Sunil. If you guys go online and you make a purchase, use the promo code The Bad Guy, and you're going to save some money.
Yeah, good new products coming out every week. Always next day shipping within Canada.
If you're into the kickboxing or the Muay Thai, he is the official Canadian dealer for Fairtex.
Yes, that's true. We actually saw the shipment come in when it happened. It was just a massive order of the best equipment.
There's a very big difference between Fairtex and real Fairtex.
I didn't know that until he told me.
There's a huge difference in the quality of the gear.
There's fake shit roaming around.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah. Hey, guys, I got some Fairtex gloves. Yeah, how much you pay for them? Oh, $40. Yeah, kick rocks, nerd. They're like $140.
Yeah.
They're not cheap. There's a big difference, though, in the quality, especially you noticed in the shin guards.
Yeah.
You have a pair of Fairtex shin guards.
They fit. I have the gloves, too, and the smell, actually. Yeah. They smell.
They don't smell like garbage.
Yeah, not plastic. They smell like leather.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Real cow's ass on
there.
Yeah. Before we get into the podcast, we're talking with Steve Claggett today about a couple of his last fights, the G-Time fight and the Ulysses fight. But you want to have a conversation before we get into this?
Well, I just wanted to kind of recap our week a little bit. You were out at Leader with your nephew for a fight, and you're cornering some fighters, as per usual, having a good time. Got a little heated.
Yeah, I got in trouble.
Yeah, you did, and it was interesting. I haven't talked to you about it at all until now. I wanted to see. So, first instance, your nephew's opponent was, for lack of a better word, was dancing around a little bit and not engaging.
Yeah.
And that led to the first comment was,
if he's dancing around like a
gazelle or whatever.
Whatever I said, it was something derogatory.
Right.
But if he's dancing around like an idiot or a moron or something like that, just back off.
Right.
Don't engage. Why? Why chase him?
Right. That was the end. Maybe 7-10 words total. At that point, the periphery, I was the towel man, the bench boy behind you at that point. I looked over, and the head commission guy kind of looked over at us, and then sent one of his cronies for a lack of descriptions to stand behind us.
Yeah.
As the fight progressed, you took your 100 extreme low blow. Pardon me.
Yeah.
And you said, "You're okay. Did you get punched in the dick?"
No, I said, did you get hit in the nuts?
Oh, okay.
I didn't say dick.
Yeah, okay. Nuts. Yeah, that is correct.
Yeah.
Pardon me. That is nuts. We got the head commission stop watching the fight came over and said to you, you cannot talk like that. Meanwhile, we're in buttfuck Saskatchewan where there's pouring booze and guys with no shirts on. And not even 4 or 5 months ago, we had fighters ringside saying, kill him, knock him dead, take his head off. But you say that, and you're enemy number one.
I'm public enemy number one, as it is with these motherfuckers. Like, I don't really care. Did it piss me off in the heat of the moment? Yeah, stay the fuck out of my corner.
Right.
I don't want to talk to you. I'm talking to my fighter. I'm asking him if he got hit in the dick.
Right.
I'm not allowed to ask oh, Hunter, did you get hit in the penis?
Right.
I would have gotten more trouble if I said penis. I said nuts.
Yeah. Which is common. It's a light term, yeah.
But I'm not allowed to ask him?
Right.
You get fucked.
Right.
Warning, Saskatchewan commission people, stay the fuck out of my corner and don't send some bitch to sit behind me. Because I'll tell you, one of you motherfuckers puts hands on me,
right?
It's on.
You weren't impressed. You handled yourself
well. I was
well.
not impressed, man. I come from a world of professional fights.
Yeah.
We don't have to wear black slacks. We can wear hats. Wow. Listen, you stupid fucks. You guys aren't putting on Olympic-style boxing. This is kids. They're in there fighting. Okay?
Yeah.
Get it through your head. It's not 1942 anymore. It's 2019.
Yeah, it's definitely.
I'm not dropping racial slurs. I'm not dropping gay slurs. Yeah. I'm asking my guy if he got hit in the nuts. Yeah. Am I mad about it? Yeah. Frank, fuck you.
Okay.
Stay the fuck out of my corner.
Yeah, that was the last weekend. That's why we were a little late on the podcast. Tanner was out coaching his little nephew there, and then we had
terrible stoppage.
Absolutely was.
Terrible stoppage.
I know you hear that a lot, but this one's
Hey guys, commission people, you guys don't get to pick who wins the fight either. Don't walk over to the referee after 3 other commission guys have said that it was a low blow and be like, yeah, no, that wasn't a low blow. The kid got hit in the nuts. Give him his fucking time to recover, but you guys decide you're going to throw him right back into a fist fight.
They did.
Assholes.
And they called it right away.
Assholes. And then he takes a couple punches on the ropes and you give him an 8 count. And then he walks forward, puts his hands up, ready to go. Oh, nope, fight's over. There's 2 seconds left in the fight, you dumb fucks. But it is what it is.
Okay, I didn't expect you to get this worked up.
It's just dumb.
Yeah.
Like, why are we fucking over kids? Why? It doesn't make any sense to me.
The intention was to fuck you over.
I think it was, 100%.
It wasn't for Hunter.
Messed with the wrong guy.
Speaking of in other local news, we had one of our senior students and the president of our club move away.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here, Joseph. I'm just kidding.
So he came in for his last workout. He was a really integral member of bringing funds to the school, and bringing hope to the older student. He was 42, just
42 years old, 41 years old. Yeah,
put a good effort in. Local banker, hero of the town type guy. So that's kind of be missed. Hopefully he does well. He's starting up as of Thursday in Nipawin, Saskatchewan, starting the boxing club. No break. Going right into it. Good for him. I think he'll shine better.
Jesse is an avid listener of this podcast, and I wasn't going to bring it up, but I'm going to bring it up. There was a beef.
Okay.
Because there was some things said on the show that he took offense to, and I don't think that they were intended in that way.
Yeah, we worked it out.
You guys worked it out, which is fine. But this is called a public forum.
Oh, no.
And I will address it. Nobody was calling you a quitter, man.
Oh, yeah.
All of us have respect for you. You're 42 years old.
He was getting in there.
And you were getting in there and doing the damn thing. I beat your ass on numerous occasions. And you kept getting back in there. Right. And I respect that. And Derek and I both wish you all the best, and Nipawin with the whatever they got up there. I don't know.
We got a road trip eventually coming up there.
So. Yeah, man. Good luck. We wish your family the best, and keep in contact with us because you were a very integral part to the gym. Now we don't have a president.
Yeah.
Two-term Trump.
So yeah, shout out to Jesse Kitchen. Good luck to you. Hopefully all is well.
Yeah.
And we'll see you sooner than later. And we just finished up wrapping up. I was a little late today. Got an early morning call with our guest of the year,
Steve
Claggett. So I can't really comment until the last part of the podcast because I came in late.
He showed up late.
I did today. But it went well, from what I heard.
It was good. It's always good with Steve. I always Steve's done some other podcast shows with the Great Fight North. Shout out to those guys. If you haven't heard them, go take a listen to them on iTunes,
Sure.
SoundCloud, Google Play, or whatever. But listen to the ones with Steve. Boogeyman was on there. Go listen to those ones. A lot of people have asked me that, do I have a beef with the Great Fight North over the last little while? What the fuck would I have a beef with those guys for? I think they do a good job. Now, they put on a different show than I do. They put on a very serious boxing show.
It's the UFC and Bellator. It's just two different shows.
It's cool, man.
Do your thing.
I like it. I think more people should do it. Was I the first one to do it? Probably.
Are you the better one? For sure. Doing a good job. Yes, of course.
The one of the guys that's on that show, I don't want to fuck his last name up because I think it's Two Fucks. Honestly, I think that's how it's pronounced. I would say Two Fix, but I believe it's Two Fucks.
Yeah.
Does amazing work with posters.
Oh, okay. He's an art. He's an art guy.
He's done some work for Mel at KO Boxing. I believe he did that Jelena poster that just came out. Amazing graphic design kind of stuff that he can do with posters. So if you guys want to get a poster done, or if you're a promoter and you need a poster done, hit up those guys at the Great Fight North. They'll get it done for you.
Cool.
Podcast today on the show, we have the Road Warrior, one of the best pound for pound fighters we have in Canada, Steve the Dragon Claggett.
How's it going, man? It's good to be back. Thanks for having me.
Finally, you're back.
Yeah, it's been a little while, hey?
You went on a media tour with the other podcast, the Great Fight North. Shout out to those guys. I like them.
A media tour.
Well, I decided I was going to leave you alone for the Ulysses fight. And I wasn't going to bother you because this was a very important fight. But now that I didn't get to see the fight, I'm very disappointed that I didn't talk to you before it.
Yeah, I mean, what a coincidence that nobody has seen the fight.
Except for you, apparently.
Yeah. Yeah. I've seen it. I know what it looks like. I was in there.
We got to see up until round 5, and I thought you were winning up until round 5. And then the DAZN brothers decided that they were going to kill the feed.
I thought that my best rounds were 8, 9, and 10.
Really?
So, or maybe 8, 9. One of the later rounds I felt very strong. So what does that tell you?
So
I don't know. It's a weird thing. I can't really say anything about it, so I kind of let it all go. It makes me so mad that I'm just choosing to release my tension that I hold because of it.
So here's what I found was very interesting. Round 5, the feed goes dead. We get a perfect feed for the result. And the Ulysses conversation, and then as soon as they put the dragon on the mic, it's dead again.
It's interesting. It's very interesting. I told you, I'm not thinking about that shit. I'm going to let my mind. I'm just trying to stay positive. I'm not even going to worry about that. I can't do anything to change it. In the game of boxing, there's leverage. Some people have power, some people do not. And when you're putting on the show, you and your promoter have all of the power, and you can do as you please. It's a weird game. There's no uniform for everyone, so that's how it is.
Now, when it comes to boxing, and specifically your boxing, you don't take you take a lot of chances.
Yeah, in a weird way, because at the same time I feel like I'm not taking chances. I'm high guard, shelled up, coming forwards, because that's my safe zone, which is a problem as much as it is a good thing. But it's a comfort zone for me because I'm used to being a pressure fighter my whole life. So when I'm moving like that, I'm going forwards. I'm in range to engage at pretty much all times, which it seems like risky, but for me, that's just how I've always boxed, so I find comfort there. Now, the problem is that it's a habit.
I wasn't talking about your boxing skills. I was talking about the fights that you decide to take.
Oh, well, I
They're
don't know. I don't know.
they're risky because you decide to go into everybody else's backyard all the time, and I don't know. That's probably not a personal preference, but you don't give a
No.
fuck.
Well, both, and I'm kind of in. I saw a thing on Juan Manuel Marquez. And they were talking about how he was stuck in boxing purgatory in no man's land, where he can't get the A-side championship fight where they bring an opponent for him to fight because he's not promotionally backed with reach to do so. And now that's not a knock on my promoter. My promoter's helping me get all of the fights that I can ask for, and putting me in direct contact with all these guys. So it's been awesome. And the problem is that when you're not in control of everything, you have to work with everybody else's rules, and it's our side versus your side, so I'm not going to do you any favors. And then I'm always kind of having to bend to everyone else's, just the way they set it up.
Mm-hmm.
They don't want me to win. They want their guy to win because it's us versus them. And it's just the way that it is.
You've been being brought in to fight a lot of Eye of the Tiger management guys. G-Time, I don't even think we spoke after that fight.
Right. That was a good fight. Another one that I felt that I won. It's tricky.
I watched that whole fight. I thought you had it.
I know. It's just which style do you favor? But I landed the bigger punches. In that fight, I landed the bigger punches and I pushed him back. That one I felt was pretty clear. But whatever, you can't go backwards.
Is what it is. Hindsight's 20/20. You can go back and look at the tape, but at the end of the day, you gotta either finish the fight, or when you leave it to the judges, you have to accept that decision.
Yeah, and in this sport, you gotta be fighting, so don't cry about it. It happened. Go forward.
Uh-oh.
I got a call.
Oh.
I declined it swiftly.
Hang up on that person. We don't want to talk to them.
I did.
I had a lot of messages after the Ulysses fight from people in Quebec, and you have some fans there that were worried about you.
Why are they worried about me? It's probably because I post shit and I talk and I speak and I go. But, that's the point of social media. I don't mean to be an asshole here, but are these guys so out of touch? The point is to vent. The point is to say it. For me, that's how I release my tension that I'm holding. I just fucking talk about it. Mm-hmm. So I will write things. I will say things. It doesn't mean that I'm having a mental breakdown. I'm just releasing it so I don't have to hang on to it, and then it's gone, and then I feel good. It's actually a good way of anger management.
They sent me these Instagram story posts, which I had already seen, and I will agree with them. They were a little bit morbid, but I know you, and I know how you operate a little bit, and I was like, oh, that's just Steve.
Oh, yeah. I don't... I vaguely remember these. I don't know. Fuck it. I'm fine. How's that for... There's my answer. Fuck it. I'm fine. I'm all right. There's ups and downs in fight life, boxing.
So my nephew actually just had a match against one of the kids from your gym named Kieran, I believe his name is.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was a good little fight.
Nice.
They stopped it.
I have no idea.
Well, they stopped it a little early for my liking. They should have let them finish the fight. But
what happened?
So unfortunately, my nephew got hit in the nuts in the second round, and kind of took the fight out of him a little bit.
Yeah.
So they fought into the third round, and they gave Hunter an 8 count, which I don't think was warranted. He was fine, but the 10-second clapper went when they said 6. And then they go 7, 8, and the 10-second clapper had already gone. They told him to walk forward and put up his hands. With 2 seconds left in the fight, they call it.
Yeah, it's like who was it? Meldrick Taylor, Julio Cesar Chavez.
Yeah.
Forever goes down in history as a controversial call by the referee because it should have continued. Because, you made it to your feet. You should make it to the final bell. They should make a different rule about that. But they don't have it. They say if he's able to continue at all, if the fight, you're supposed to pretend that the fight is still going to go on and see if he can continue like that. And that's the ref's decision. That being said, especially in an amateur fight, let the guys go.
Hey, I think they both had fun. Kieran, I think that's his name is Kieran.
Yeah, there's a Kieran at our gym.
Tall, skinny kid.
Yep.
Yeah, he got the victory, so congratulations to him. But it was a good fight. It was fun to watch.
Hey, this is how you develop and learn and become a fighter. Is through fighting as a young kid. You have a massive advantage. So just learn. Pretty much, just learn. Learn shit. That's it. Everything. This worked. That didn't work. Just learn something. You'll catch something.
Well, it's good that he decided he's going to figure out what it's like to lose early on.
That's another thing too, because you have to be able to. Resilience is not taught through reading a book.
Correct.
you gotta lose some shit to understand what it feels like to lose some shit.
Yeah. So we did just see you on. I actually tuned into the Lee Baxter live feed just in time to see you and Adam Braidwood standing in the center of a ring, announcing that either one of you is going to main event a show and then co-main event it. That's going to be cool.
Yeah, we would love to in the future do a Vancouver show in. I don't know. It would be my promoter and Lee Baxter could co-promote, and they would put on. It would be awesome. Vancouver is a whole untapped market. Do you know how many people in Vancouver would come and watch the fights? Many. They're missing that kind of scene over there, and I think it would be. I don't know. It's just fun. It's fun. You go out for nights out. Fight nights are cool because people get dressed up. You look sick. Like it's. There's a whole thing to it.
Well, you team up with Adam. He's got a big following over on that side of the country, and then your whole family lives in Vancouver, correct?
Yeah, my whole family's there. I grew up going there just all the time, and now I don't know. It's just I love Vancouver. So it would be awesome. So let's just hope that it all comes together. I can do what I can do to make it happen, and we'll kind of see how it plays out from here. But that is definitely an idea for the future.
I was very excited that you were going to be in the gym today doing the podcast because I had sent you a package. I have not told you what's in this package yet, but I said that you earned it.
I still don't know what's in the package. That's true. I still don't know what's in the package. I believe that it's here. I don't know where it is here.
I'm going to let you in on what it is.
You can tell me?
Yeah.
I'm all ears.
Now, back in award season, you had won an award on this show, and it was for Guest of the Year.
Cool.
It's your trophy.
Nice.
So
nice.
we had a nice trophy made for you. I shipped it out. I sent it to the gym. I didn't know that you were gone. So
I took a quick break from real life.
Now, hopefully Warren didn't steal it and put it on his mantle at his house and scratch the name Steve out and put Warren in there.
It will probably go on our trophy case here in the gym.
That'll be cool. When that happens, I'd like to see it and get a picture of it.
Yeah, deal. You got the deal.
Deal. But
that's funny. I appreciate that.
Wow, you earned it. And when we did the voting for the Guest of the Year, it was a fucking landslide. It wasn't even close.
For me?
Yeah.
Cool. I mean, I wonder what I was talking about. That was so interesting.
It's more of the... Because whenever you come on, we always talk about kind of the fighter's mindset and what's going through your mind and how you deal with a lot of the bullshit that happens in this sport.
Yeah, which is pretty much, I can talk all day about that.
Yeah, it's not an issue for you because you get fucked over every time, somehow. So
Yeah, it's a tough game, and when you find yourself in boxing no man's land, it's a tough place to get out of.
yeah, you're kind of in purgatory. You're right on this area of you need that one win to
Yes.
get you to that world title, but
Every fight that I get is a tough one because it's tilted against me. Now it's not a complaint; it's just a fucking fact. It's tilted against me because they want A-side fighter to win. So I go in there with a slight decline on my terrain, and I'm fighting uphill often. And I wish that I could just get one fight where that's straight across. Give me an even one. I believe that I can whoop any fighter. I mean, I can beat any of these guys. Put me on a good camp, and I will come in and I will beat any of these guys that I've been having draws with, split controversial decisions. I can knock them out. Is the other thing. I've been tapping into my power for a long, long time, and I think it's time. I think it's time now where it comes through, and I'm just working on some things and working on my range and working on turning punches over, and I believe I can pull the trigger in these next couple fights, so it's going to be interesting to watch.
I secretly think that you get off on being the underdog, though.
Maybe. I don't know if I like it, but it's almost, well, you know how they say what your subconscious believes to be your reality is the furthest that you'll be able to reach. So if you see yourself as this kind of guy, then that's what you'll be. So it's a self-image issue that I'm having that's like holding me back, but also propelling me forward. So I'm stuck kind of believing that I'm always getting the opponent's status, and that's why I'm getting the opponent's status. It sucks, but it's a cycle. It's self-fulfilling.
You are signed to a promotion, correct?
Yeah, Knockout Night Promotions out of the States, and we co-promote with everybody. So doors have been open.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's why I've been fighting on all these different shows.
Oh, okay. So they're cool with just farming you out to wherever.
Yeah, which is awesome because then I get the reach. The tricky balance is to get the fight but not have it too lopsided against you. So we got to kind of do like a neutral, collaborate with the promotional company and fight a neutral fighter, fight a fighter who's not signed by that promoter, and then kind of have a neutral playing field. But, just take them as they come. Who knows?
So does Knockout Night Promotions, do they put on their own shows?
Yes.
Can we get you on one of those?
Yeah, I believe that is the plan.
That would be fucking great.
Seriously. I mean, I was just saying, I was just thinking out loud that there's a couple places I'd like to do a fight.
Now, do they promote in Vegas? Is that where it is?
Yeah, he's done a couple shows in Vegas. He's done a show in San Diego. A couple shows like outside LA. He's done lots, man. He's all over the map, which is awesome.
I've been hearing rumblings out of Quebec that they would like to do the G-Time rematch.
Then let's do it. Because I want that rematch too. I would love to fight him again and have a full camp and just go all the way in and train because I'm still fucking holding myself back and not letting go like I know that I can. It's a mental thing. But it's interesting because now that I have nothing to lose, I wonder what kind of mindset I'll bring into the fight when I come in and fight next time.
I wonder if we could get him on one of those Knockout Night promotion cards.
Nah, doubtful. I don't want to generalize, but fighters who are signed by a promotional company who already have a great system going, I mean, why are they going to bend any of their own, comforts?
It's very true.
Right?
Yeah.
What's up, bro?
Who's yelling?
Jacob.
Hi, Jacob.
Tanner. I'm on the podcast right now.
Oh, nice job.
I'm just. I told you I was just hopping back into the gym. I haven't seen everybody in a while.
Yeah, it's good. You've been fiddle fucking around over in Vancouver eating all the food.
I was eating even Coach just said to me, he's like, "You fat idiot." It was a little soft in that, but that's how I think of it. But it's good because I only rest like once a year. And then I just go and relax and replenish the body, and I've been training for 6 months. I need a week off, and it was good. And I think that you need to separate yourself from boxing so that you know what life is like outside of boxing.
Yeah.
Because that also exists. And then the tricky thing is kind of balancing it, having your rest. Knowing how to rest is actually a tougher thing. As I get older, I realize that it's much more difficult than what I ever thought. I only know one speed all the way on.
That's true. Like when you're going at that clip all the time, and then when you just stop,
you get like your brain's like, I need something to do. I'm lacking like an endorphin release here. I'm kind of losing it. I'm getting squirrely because I want to just go and do something. You need the physical activity at least.
You got to go see your family. What was the one thing that you really wanted to eat when you got over there?
Sushi, because sushi in Vancouver is amazing.
Very different than what it is
anywhere.
Yeah.
I was told that it's very comparable to Japan. Just saying.
Just saying. I lived in Victoria for 7 years, and
right.
I used to go for sushi all the time, and it was fantastic.
Yeah, you're on the water, so you get the best and fresh and all the good stuff. It's like anything, as natural as you can get it. You might as well just go hunt your own food and then cook it. Like that would be the best. You'd be a caveman and you'll be in great shape.
That's what I do. I hunt my own food.
Perfect. That's like the best thing you could do. I wish that I was in a position where I could do this.
Well, you're in a kind of a good area for it. There's lots of deer running around the outskirts of Calgary.
Yeah, out by my gym. In my house, I'd be just out of downtown hunting deer and taking them down in people's backyards.
I don't know if you're going to be able to walk downtown Calgary, sucker punch a deer, knock it out, and then slit its throat. I don't think that's going to happen. But
it would be sick.
It would be. See Steve right in front of the Saddle Dome, just beating the crap out of a deer. Bam.
If somebody, that would be a hit. Trust me.
Would be a hit. A couple other times you've been on the show, we've talked about maybe you promoting a show in Calgary. Is that still a thing?
Yep. And well, like right now, the whole thing is that I think my promoter could do a great show in Calgary, and we have everything set, everything set, and I think that we could do it. I mean, all the pieces are already in play because I've set it up for me, but I'm signed under a promotional contract. So let's do it under my promoter. Let's start it like this, like that. It would be amazing. It could start a new, a new series of boxing shows. Take it to a new level. Have different kind of events. Have more music, more lights, more for the audience instead of just for the fighters. And I think there's a big piece that's lacking in local shows where the whole thing is watch our guy win against this guy.
Yeah.
That's it. It's it. It's like, oh, this guy's 8-0, this guy's 19-10. I wonder who's going to win. I'm really curious. Like, all you're doing is watching a slaughter. You just watch the knockout. Which, by the way, last night I knew. I was like, oh, my God. Brazil, he went to the Olympics. No knock on any fighter ever, but he was a dead man walking. Oh. He was like, I knew it was going to happen. He walked right in, low left, stepped into straight right hand. Throwaway hook. That's the oldest trick in the book. He slapped the left hook, just ripped the right hand. He walked right into it, caught him full extension. There's no way he was getting up. And so, what was I talking about? I was talking about the fighters.
I was going to bring up the Wilder fight because that poor fella got knocked dead.
I'm so distracted, caught up on that because I knew it was going to happen. He walked right in, left hand down into the Wilder right hand, right on the chin. You can't get knocked out harder than that.
Well, last night there was another fight that happened in Canada. It was Ryan Rozicki who went out and won the WBC International title.
Nice. Shout out to Ryan Rozicki. I like that guy, man. He's doing good things, and he's a tough, rugged dude. And that's another W. Nice.
The modern-day Jack Dempsey, I think that's what they call him.
Nice. He's like, you look at him too. He's tough as shit. He's like, he wants to scrap. I like Ryan, man. I'm wishing him all the best.
I love it when he's got like a buttoned up shirt on, and he's got his hair combed over. He just looks like a dapper gentleman. And then he takes his shirt off, and it just says "fuck off" all over his body.
That's sick. That's a nice like little That's the way to do it. When you're fully tatted, you wear like the turtleneck, and then surprise everybody. That's a cool way of doing it.
It is. I like Ryan. He's a very tough guy, and he continued his knockout streak last night. He knocked out Derek. What was the guy's name?
Shane. That's it.
Sean something in the third round.
Nice. I was looking for highlights. I was trying to find it last night. I knew that was on, but I was distracted. I was watching both fights.
I haven't seen a highlight, but I got home from the cabin last night just in time to turn on TSN to watch Deontay Wilder murder that poor guy.
Yeah. Throwaway hook. Slap the left hook to distract him, and then straight down the pipe, straight right hand.
Sean Miller.
There was something
get hit harder than that.
There was something very interesting in that fight where Deontay Wilder came in a heck of a lot heavier than he normally does when he fights.
Maybe he's just living. He's just eating. Fuck it.
He looked good. He looked in shape.
I mean, he did what he had to do, and he came in. But there's a thing to fueling your body. Okay, when you are cutting weight, everyone wants to cut weight, be as small as you can, make this weight. It's like there's a balance between being really light and having the advantage physically, and draining yourself too much, where it sucks. And you may have made the weight, you may not even be able to tell, but after the fact, you're usually like, oh, I could have been a little more lively and energetic after that weight cut. That might have put a little effect on my system. And that's, there's the balance. You need the performance, you got to make the weight. So somewhere in the middle, you got to practice it. You got to like try it before the fight so that you know how it feels, to know where you fit in. Yeah. It's like only trial and error. That's the only way to learn that kind of thing, trial and error.
Now, you're fighting at 140 pounds. What do you normally walk around at? Don't tell me what you're walking around at right now because it's not even close.
55 I usually walk at. Right now I'm about 58.
Oh, that's not terrible.
No, I'm not like but I'm heavy. Like I am heavy.
Do you feel heavy?
No. I made sure to do like I do all my like yoga and mobility and all that shit. I'm like an old dude, and I do all my like Tai Chi in the park kind of shit, and it just seems to work for me. And then when I'm on vacation, I'm relaxing, but I'm also still working my mobility and stuff. And then when I come back to training, it doesn't fuck with me. I'm still feeling sharp and active.
So let me paint this scenario then. So Steve's on vacation. He's down at a park in Vancouver in his gray sweatpants, doing Tai Chi and yoga.
Yeah.
That's happening.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Are you feeding the pigeons?
Feeling good. No, I'm not feeding the pigeons. Pigeons are like rats of the sky, unfortunately.
Well, people shoot doves and eat them. And a dove and a pigeon are the same thing.
Yeah, except one's glorified and one's the scum of the sky.
Yeah, one's gray and looks like shit, and the other one's white.
Yeah, what does that tell you about racism?
Now we're getting into a whole different topic. Don't be racist on those gray pigeons.
Serious. Don't judge a pigeon by his color.
Yeah. Okay. I want to go back and talk about the Ulysses fight because I seen round 5. What happened round 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? I don't know. I haven't seen it.
I started stacking pressure. At that point, those were my best rounds because he's boxing, moving the entire fight. He just fought to not get knocked out. He knew if he makes it to 10, he wins the decision. Mm. He literally ran and sprinted like side to side. Like it's very frustrating for me because the fight's like he wins unless I can knock him out. That's like how it goes. So I'm chasing him. I'm trying to do this. I could have cut off the ring better. I know they had the bigger. Somebody said that to me before the fight. It kind of played on my mind. Like, the ring's way bigger than the first time. You think that'll affect you? I'm like, fuck, maybe. I don't think so. I no, but it's like it shouldn't. If you're not cut off the ring, it doesn't matter. But he boxed, he moved, he ran, and like he didn't land any punches. That's the tricky part, because it's like he didn't land any hard shots, and I felt I did. I landed the right hook a couple times. I was pretty like clear. This one's tricky for me because it puts me in a weird spot. Now it's like boxing is a fucked up game.
Boxing's weird, man. So there's a thing that happens when you fight. I end up fighting.
You battle with the fellows that you hear the words from.
You know, people talk shit, and then I get going.
Yeah.
But it's always a fight.
Thanks for backing me up.
It's always a fight between me and Manny Montreal because he just loves Ulysses. And he knows I'm a pro Steve Claggett guy. Now, when you guys fought the first time, he put out that crazy video counting punches and all this other nonsense. And I was like, listen, you're crazy. Steve won. The judges said he won in this guy's backyard. So how do you argue with that?
Yes, that was the whole thing. I beat him there. I didn't beat him all in my favor. I beat him against my favor.
But
so that's fine.
I do have a great time because Manny and I are friends.
I like Manny as well.
Yeah.
But I will battle him for life.
It's always when they announce a Steve Claggett fight versus anybody from Montreal, there's private DMs going back and forth. I'm making memes about people and private messaging them, and it's a fight, but it's fun and it's all in good fun because Manny loves you,
right?
And I like Ulysses. I have no issue with that guy.
Yeah. We're just fighters, and this is the business. Guess what? I like Eves too. He's a good dude, but I will knock his head off when we fight because that is boxing. You have to be able to put all the other stuff aside. It's weird. It's a weird sport. It's a weird game. It's a weird balance. There's animosity. There's intelligence above the animosity where you're like, yeah, I want to fight that guy, but I don't like hate him as a person.
Yeah.
And there is the competition aspect of it where it's like our side of the country maybe versus their, like it's not even like that, but it's like it's us versus them. Yeah. We're on the other side. We're on the other team. So that's just kind of how it is. So yeah, let's battle. But you need opposition in order to be a fighter. So bring it on, Manny.
Hours before you walk to the ring, your manager Warren and Manny went at it on friggin' Facebook.
Really?
It was amazing.
Well, that'll happen.
They went at it. And I was, oh shit, Warren, what are you doing? Aren't you in the fucking locker room with Steve right now?
Tensions run high. He didn't tell me about any of that, thankfully, which is nice. That's a good move. But I don't mind if they're battling. That's part of it.
It entertained me for a solid 2 hours.
There you go.
It was great. But my issue with that DAZN card is I have my producer over to watch the fight. And I'm looking at Boxer. I'm like, okay, there's 6 fights. There was 49 terrible fights on that thing. It was the longest thing of all time.
40. No. What I never saw it.
I know you didn't, but
neither did we.
They're like, okay, the card starts at 6. I'm like, all right, perfect. Steve's gonna fight at like 9. 12 rolls around. I'm like, oh my god, where the hell is Steve?
6 hours of fights,
dude. It was so long.
That's fun.
It was so long. And so, like, they'd have a 4-round fight, and then there'd be a 10-round title fight. I'm like, okay, perfect. That's got to be the co-main event. No, we're going to do another 4-round fight. Fuck you guys. Okay, cool. Oh, the girls are going to fight now for that world title. That's got to be the co-main event. No, 6-round fight. Shit.
Probably the best chat room in boxing history.
Just stacking them up.
Listen, when that feed went down, the live chat was still up.
And that was hilarious.
And I was shit talking. Dwayne Lewis was on the angry face button, just angry face. Manny Montreal was on there. He's freaking out.
Ryan Ford.
Ryan Ford was on there. He's like, "What the hell's going on? Fix this shit. We want to see Steve fight." Dwayne Lewis is still angry facing on he must have hit 3,000 angry faces on there.
Yeah, get the team going, man.
Yeah, everybody was on there, and we were all talking, and the DAZN brothers did not show up to answer our questions. Oscar De La Hoya didn't respond to me when I called him a cokehead, and and to climb off those hookers and fix the feed. He did not do it. But hey, you're smiling today. You're in a good mood. You got to go.
Good.
You're feeling good. Do we have any idea when the next one's going to be?
I'm just going to aim for July.
Okay.
And something will come up. I'm just going to train. Pretty much at the end of it, you just get in really good shape and feel good. It's like I tell all my fighters all the time, like, boxing is life. Boxing is life. But life is bigger than boxing. So you have to have the outside as well. You have to do things with your family, go see, have friends, go live. And so I'm just doing that. But at the same time, I love to box. So every night I'm still in the gym. I'm putting in time to do that. And I don't know, I'm still working at it. I'm really improving right now. And I have some interesting things that I might want to do. I might go up in weight. I might, make a couple challenges to some champions on the Canadian scene, up a little bit heavier than me.
Oh, wow.
If the right offer comes up, I'll stay down and do some kind of international fight at 140. I could as well. I just want to fight, man. I mean, I'm fighting for a living. I'm not complaining about anything. There's ups and downs, but it's all within my climb through the boxing ranks, which is amazing. And I have no complaints. I'm just happy living, improving my health. Because number one, it's like wherever you go, there you are. That's what you got to think of. You work on your body. Do your fucking yoga. Swim.
In the park.
Yeah, in the park. Get in touch with nature because it's good for you. And eat healthy because you can't be a fat ass all the time.
Are you thinking of going to 47?
Yeah. I thought about it. I fought at 47 many times.
Oh, wow.
I just fight better again. There's a weird thing that happened with, well, okay, watch Canelo at 168. He's going to do amazing. Or 175 or whatever he's fighting at. He's going to do better at these weight classes because who gave him problems? The guy who runs and moves and is very agile and quick on his feet at the lighter weight classes. They even had his fight against Floyd, I believe they fought at 152, a strange catch weight. Yeah. And that drains you, those 2 extra pounds from 154, and you're fighting a guy who moves, takes away from your legs, and it's like, I think I might do better with guys who stand in the pocket with me. I'm an inside fighter. I could do better at the heavier weights, and I've always sparred. Everyone's been telling me, you should have been at 140 your whole time, your whole life, but my entire life, I've sparred and boxed with bigger guys. No one's ever been my size in the gyms. Trust me when I tell you that they're not going easy on me. And I have worked with bigger. I don't know. We'll see what happens next. But don't be surprised if I make a move up, and maybe fight one of the champs up at the heavier weight classes.
Not too long ago, there was a guy that did publicly call you out. His name is Cody the Crippler Crowley.
Okay, so there's a perfect one. We could meet at 147. We even talked about that. Now, I like Cody.
Yeah. But
I'll fight him because we're fighters and this is what we do. And I think it'd be a huge Canadian showdown. And I don't know. His record is 19-0 now or something like that.
I think 17-0, something like that. Around.
Perfect.
So, tough kid. Do I think he does well against you? And don't get me wrong, Cody. I like you. You're a good boxer. Steve will kill you. I'm sorry.
I have a lot of experience.
He's never fought anybody of your caliber. Not even close.
I'm telling you, when I go up in weight, as I go up in weight, everyone will see more and more and more. I have more inside game than I've ever been able to show in a fight because that's just the way it goes. But you know what? If that fight came around, I'd love that fight because it would be a huge Canadian fight as well.
When I say he'll kill you, Cody, I mean that with all due respect. Stuart McLennan's not even close.
I will let my actions do the talking in all of this subject because I like Cody. I already told you, but fighters fight, so we can do it.
And okay, Cody will do it. That's he'll get in there and do it.
Exactly, because he's a fighter just like me.
Yep.
And that's the whole thing. It's like it's such a mind fuck. It's such a mind fuck.
I have a lot of respect for Cody because he uprooted his whole life.
I went to Vegas, right?
Moved to Vegas with Ibn, and he's doing the damn thing.
Right.
A lot of respect for that. And would I like to see him take a step up in competition against a guy like you? I want to know what happens.
Right. I'm telling you, we could fight at 147. That would be good.
There you go, Cody. Call him out again. Do it.
There you go. Yeah, we just gotta find a way, like find the platform for it. Where is it? Is it over there? Is it neutral? Is it like, where does it go? And who's putting it on? And it's just the negotiations is always the tough part. If it was up to the fighters, sometimes it would be done quickly.
Cody does have his own promotional company. Do I think it's a smart idea to go do that over there? No. Do I think we find a neutral promoter? Yes.
It would have to be it would have to be a Canadian promoter, and it would have to be
Lee Baxter.
Yeah, Lee could probably put it on somewhere where it would sell.
Vancouver.
Yeah, well, Vancouver, I don't know if this is tricky. It's tricky. There's a lot to it. To get Cody over to Vancouver would be a tough sale. I'll just guarantee you that.
I don't think it can take place in Ontario because of their weight cutting rules.
Yeah, same day or something like that.
Same day weigh-ins, and I don't think that would go well. For you, I think it'd be fine at 147. You'd be fine.
Right.
I think Cody. I can't remember what he fights at.
I don't know, 54.
Yeah, I think maybe him going to 47 would be tough on a same day weigh-in.
In the game of boxing, we would call this strategic gamesmanship to say, yeah, I guess we could fight in Ontario.
Either which way, I'd like to see the fight. And hopefully, I don't think Vlad would have an issue with that fight.
No, I don't think so either. You know what the loophole is for that weigh-in? You just put it up for a title, and then they got to do an official day before weigh-in as according to the sanctioning body's rules. So whichever belt you're fighting for, if they have a 24-hour prior to the fight weigh-in, you have to weigh in 24 hours. So you may do a same-day weigh-in. You just put that contract for 10 pounds heavier than what you weighed in the day before, and then you can have that 147 the day of. You can't come in heavier than 160 or something like that, and then that's the official contracted agreement on both ends. So you got the title belt and this, and then the fight's still technically at 147.
You wouldn't be interested in Cody's titles that he holds right now?
At 47?
Whatever one he has. Okay, it is what it is. But I feel like you'd be more interested in international titles, WBC, WBA, WBO, IBF, those kind of things.
Well, absolutely I am. If we could find the title to fight for at 147, that's kind of up to the promoter, managers, and negotiations, and whether the sanctioning body deems it worthy of a title fight, which I think it is.
Oh, 100%.
Look, 17-0, and I got 35 fights, so I'm pretty sure we're up there.
I think Cody's fighting in June for some kind of a world title.
Nice.
I can't remember. It's a W. It's a 4-letter one. I can't remember what it's called now. A W. Fuck, it doesn't matter.
Right. Well, regardless, nice.
Yeah.
World title of any kind is very good.
Yeah, of any kind. It could be WBU. I don't care what it is. I'm going to watch it anyway.
Well, he could fight for it, win it, and then we can fight for it.
I like your idea, Steve.
Right?
It works for me. So you're back from vacation. You're back on the grind. What? You're just gonna start working again.
I'm just gonna start training. Number one goal is work on myself, get better and better, get in great shape, feel good, get my mind right, work on my stretching, work on my health and weight and reflexes and vision and my game plan, and remember to relax my mind as much as I'm stressing the fuck out over everything boxing, and just live. And then at the same time, when I get in great shape, funny things seems to happen in my life where fights kind of find their way to me. So I bet you if I get in shape and treat my body right and start thinking about boxing lots, as I come around week 4, there's going to be a fight offered.
They always come in for you for some reason. For at the short amount of times though, Steve, 3 weeks we want you to fight.
Yeah, well, I'm blessed with opportunity, but cursed with the position that I'm in because I fight lots on the road, and it's kind of known. And then again, it's the self-image. I put myself in this situation. It's just, I don't know. It is what it is. I'm still fighting for a living, so I'm not complaining.
My producer decided to come in late today. I don't know. Did you bring some fan questions for Steve?
Pardon me. Yeah, we have a couple fan questions.
You ready?
If we can hear me, okay?
Yeah, I'm ready. Cool.
Steve, I guess the first fan question I had, I'm going to start off my own personal fan question. Your last fight, you were, what my personal takeaway was the jab. You were rocking the jab. Do you have any, maybe as at our school, the jab is maybe an overlooked punch. Maybe your thoughts on the jab itself, how to throw it better, the importance in boxing or importance to your style?
The jab, the stick,
What do you
they call it.
The stick?
The stick. When
Okay.
I was down in Vegas, everybody called it that.
Okay. You elaborate?
Yeah, the thing about the stick, when you throw the jab, throw it from keep your lead elbow in when you start, and then as you throw it, remember to snap it. Everything's about the flick, that kind of like whipping motion. You need to step with your lead foot at the same time. As you get the jab, step with your lead foot. And the focus is just snapping it. Whip it all the time.
Okay.
I used to practice on a heavy bag, and I would try and hit the bag just on the, like, as lightly as possible, but as fast as possible. So I'm finding my range with the jab. I'm whipping it as hard as I can, but I'm like, it would just slap on the bag wouldn't even move.
Okay.
It would be so precise. And then I find my range, and it's all about that whipping snap and stepping your lead foot, and that's how you get a good jab. Snap it.
Perfect. Thank you. That was educational. Second one, we were talking about yoga, and it seems to be a common theme, more particularly lately. Is this something you're serious about? Do you do the yoga, or do you do the hot yoga?
I do both. I do yoga at my house. I do hot yoga. I don't do hot yoga all the time because you got to go there. At my house, I have a yoga mat, and I can do it anytime I want. And in times when you're preparing for a fight, yoga is probably one of the best tools that you can use because it teaches mindfulness where you're not rushing, thinking about the fight tomorrow. You're thinking about how the fuck can I get my leg to stretch like this because this is what you got to do. And it focuses you into that present moment where you find peace, and it's a good method for kind of pushing the nerves. Like you won't think about the fight as much. You can find your way to meditate, essentially. And yoga not only is good for your body, your flexibility, and mobility, but it's good for your mind because it brings peace.
And the next question that came in here, have you ever been to the Calgary Stampede?
Absolutely. I go every year.
Do you? I didn't think you would go. I didn't think that would be your scene at all.
Yeah, I go every year. I mean, sometimes I just go there to like walk around and like go look at stuff. I can't really eat any of that food. Usually I'm in camp, so I can't do anything. But every once in a while, go have fun at the Calgary Stampede. It's like the thing that my city does, so why not?
Okay, cool.
Do you put a cowboy hat on?
That's what we want to know.
I've worn a cowboy hat. I don't traditionally wear one every year. I should get one, though.
You should. There is a fantastic custom cowboy hat shop in Calgary. and I have one up there. Grab it for me. It's in behind there. I'll show you. But they make the best cowboy hats probably on the planet.
Cowboy hats are for bad dudes, man.
Smith.
Cowboy hats are good stuff.
I believe it's called Smith Built. And you go there, they'll custom make you a cowboy hat to fit your rig.
Really?
Yeah.
I should be prepped for the summer this year. Okay.
It is stacked pretty hard.
Yeah, Derek has now destroyed my closet. We're not bringing it down. He fucked it up. But it's Smith Built hats. Go there, and they'll custom make you a cowboy hat.
Nice.
No more fan questions, Derek?
Nothing that's appropriate. It's all, is he single? Let's see the tattoos.
Steve, are you single?
No.
You have a girlfriend, right?
Yeah, I have a girlfriend. I have a lovely girlfriend. Don't even fucking... Don't even start this.
Don't slide into Steve's DMs ever. He's taken. All right, Steve, I'm going to let you get on with your day. You're at the gym, not unless you want to take us on a real quick tour on the gym, because this is on YouTube.
Oh, okay. How do I flip this around?
I don't know. Don't hang up. There we go. Guys, this is South Paw Boxing Gym in Calgary, Alberta. This is the home of the Dragon. We've got guys in the gym right now sparring, which is fantastic. Look at that. Now, is that Vlad standing there over on the ring?
Yep.
Oh, Coach Vlad. Amazing. And then up above that on the second floor, there's kind of like a boxing fitness thing, right?
Here, I'll run you upstairs.
Perfect.
Here we go. Now we're going upstairs. We got the treadmills, ellipticals, a whole bunch of bags. The feed is frozen. Go back downstairs. There we go. Now we're reconnected. Now we've got the bird's eye view of the gym. Amazing.
Right? Can you see it all?
Yeah, it's awesome, man. That's a great place.
It's pretty sick, right?
Yeah. And you guys have a full-size ring down there, correct?
We have a full-size ring.
Oh, now
How am I
Steve's...
switching this?
There we go.
Okay, now I've screwed it up where I don't know how to flip it back.
There you go.
There we go. Nice.
That's a good gym. I like it.
It's sick, right? Then you get everything. You have all the like you can do a full all your strength and conditioning and stuff. You can do here. And you get your boxing in.
One-stop shop.
Oh, I'm telling you, we got work going in right now.
They going at it?
Yeah, these guys are going at it.
That's always good.
Yeah.
All right, Steve. Sponsors.
You don't have any sponsors. Just shout out to Module Creative Agency because those are my guys.
They do all the videos, right?
Yeah, and they're awesome.
Dope. Can we get Steve some sponsors, man? Fuck.
I'm an all-action fighter. Just give me the right opponent, and I'll put on the fucking fight of the year.
Wow. Okay.
That's a bold statement, but a very true one. I think you and G-Time will probably get nominated for Fight of the Year this year.
Like, count on it. If you give me a guy who's going to stand there and bang with me, we can put on a Fight of the Year. It's just a fact.
Oh, last question. I forgot to ask this one. You and Ulysses fought for a WBA Gold World title. What does that mean?
It means that the promoter paid the sanctioning fees to put up a vacant belt that we would both fight for in order to, upon victory, get Yves a world ranking and put him in title contention to fight for the WBA world title.
Oh, wow. Okay, so he's technically like the number 1 or number 2 contender for the WBA world title now then.
Now he's ranked. Yeah, now he's ranked in the top 10 by WBA. He could fight for the WBA world title. It's a political move. It's a great move, but it takes money to do.
Did you have to vacate the titles that you have to fight for that one?
No.
Perfect.
I have the IBF Intercontinental.
You're still the champion.
I'm still the champion. I also am still CPBC Canadian welterweight champion.
Well, that means nothing though.
But I'm Canadian champ still, so I'm just gonna. It's a funny thing because the belts are like. I don't. It's tricky. It's tricky to talk about because it's all a business.
Yeah.
It's all a business. You have belts. You negotiate the right. Like, it's tough. The rankings mean one thing, but the political pull means another.
Very
true. It's a weird system.
You have more belts than most people, though. You've had the CPBC belt, you've had the NCC belt, you've had a WBC belt, you've had the IBF belt, I believe a WBA belt at some point.
Yeah, 2 IBF belts.
Yeah.
So I have lots of belts.
There's a very cool picture of you with your arms out, and you've got all the belts.
And I have one more since then as well. So.
We need an updated picture.
Here's the interesting thing about these belts is they don't hold up your pants. If anything, they're going to pull them down.
They're going to pull your pants down. It's bad. Some of them, the better the belt, the heavier it is, I thought.
Yeah.
You know, like as you go up in the higher world ranking belts, the belts get heavier and heavier, which is kind of cool.
Oh, yeah, last question. Did you watch Ryan Ford's fight where he won the WBC Silver International title?
Yeah, the knockout?
Yeah.
Yeah, huge. Caught him with the leaping left hook.
So it was dope, man. I've never seen anybody be able to pull that off and actually knock somebody out.
It's a gazelle punch. You step into it, it works.
Yeah.
You step into it, you just caught him, pull him back, you know. Ryan hits hard, man. He knows. That one probably felt good. There's a certain thing when you hit somebody clean on the chin, it feels like punching like a tennis ball or something that's really like light and soft. And you just pop. You don't even have to hit him hard, but you just hit him all chin. Done. Beautiful by Ryan. Beautiful.
It's like when you hit a golf ball in the sweet spot in your driver.
Yeah, it feels effortless.
Boom, and it's gone. That poor fellow, though, he went to the hospital.
Well, I wish him a speedy recovery.
Yeah,
We also
got three young boys, and it comes with the territory, man. You get into the ring and you get into a fist fight, something bad's gonna happen.
Yeah, you know the risk that you take every fight, and it's just we sign up for it. I wish him the best, and that's it. You know, we sign up for it. Wish everybody the best. No issues.
All right, let's end this thing, Steve. Do you have a motivational quote that got you through anything in your life that you'd like to give us right now?
It's not an external job, it's an internal one. So all the shit that's happening outside of you may be affecting your mood, but if you remember to work on yourself, your center, your core, and your own beliefs and abilities, your writing or whatever you're doing, you work on yourself, wherever you go, you can handle the outside. So it's not about the external, it's about the internal.
And that's the final shot.